My name is Chase Haberman, and this is my Bulldog Story. I've been a student at Ferris for about 5 years now. I started in fall of 2009, started in the pre-pharmacy program. Went about 2 years through that and got as much experience as I needed and wanted, and realized that I wasn't going to be happy with the future there. So I took an advertising class to help me out with a job that I'd just gotten off campus, and just immediately fell in love with it. I work at the Rock Cafe as a student supervisor. A student supervisor basically organizes and manages the other student workers so that the managers of the building don't have to. Every single dollar that's gone to my college education has gone from government loans or grants or scholarships or my own work. I'm really good with a budget. I know where all my expenses are coming from and where all my money's going. I lived in Colorado for a few years, elementary school and beginning of middle school. Then for a brief period in middle school, I went to California where I was born. Lived in Novato, California for a year. Moved back to Colorado for a little bit before I moved to Michigan. There I stayed for 2 years. And then my mother was going through a divorce, so I moved back with my father in Colorado and stayed there for another 2 years. Then I moved back to Michigan, and then I graduated in Heritage High School in Saginaw. In Saginaw, I was fairly lost. Heritage is a large school. I graduated in a class of 460 something, and so I didn't always see the same faces every day. I would see new faces almost all the time. Had to wander around. Took me 15-20 minutes to get to each class instead of the usual 3.5. I've been a member of Gamma Epsilon Tau for 4 semesters now. And I gained president, and so now I'm president for this semester and next semester. I was just getting involved in the advertising aspect of my major. I was just a little bit new, and one of my recent friends named Adrienne McCormick actually just pulled me aside one day. I was standing there, she pulled me aside, she said, you need to be part of this, and brought me over to the table and showed me the recruitment table and all the recruitment events that were going on. I went to, I think, 3 or 4 of them that week, and finally the informational at the end of the week. And I really liked everything they were about. I'd been looking for a fraternity for a while, but I didn't really like the social aspect of fraternities. I wasn't aware that professional fraternities even existed. I liked the idea of it. I liked the idea of getting in a suit and being with people, and especially applying it to my major and applying it, or learning majors that were around me. I have TDMP, graphic design, graphic communications. All of these have a lot to do with my major, and I get to talk to these people, I get to learn from them, I get to interact with them rather than just drinking all weekend. I have to say that all the cliches are there for a reason. You really can do it. You really can accomplish anything you set your mind to. The only thing stopping you is your excuse for why you're not doing it. I had absolutely no money. I took myself to college because I wanted to, because I felt it was needed. I had absolutely no money, but I had to go to Italy. There was no other option for me. So I raised the money, I saved the money. I figured out what was important and what wasn't, and I made my dreams come true.